Now we will see an example to find the sum of the inputted numbers. Now we will first give a command to write the range, or we will give a command to enter a number, then we will scan that number, then we will use a for loop. For I initialize with 1, I less than equal to n. Because we have to add n inputted numbers from 1 to n, I will iterate the I value. Yes. Then we will give a command printf enter number to be added. Yes. Then we will scan it. Yes. Now for scanning that number, we have to include one more integer, or we have to declare one more integer. Let's say k. And we also have to take another integer total, and we will initialize it with 0. Why we will discuss it further. Then scanf %d address of k, and we will iterate the total, or we will add the value to total by this operation tot is equals to tot plus k, and then we will end the for loop, and at the end of the loop, or while after exiting the loop, it will print total %d tot. Yes, the program will end. Yes. Now what is the actual working of the program? We have inputted a number n. For example, we have inputted a number 4. The loop will iterate from 1 to 4. First, I is initialized with 1. Yes, 1 is less than 4. So it will give a command, enter the number. For example, we have entered the number 1. So the total, as the initial value of total is 0. So the total will become 0 plus k, that is 0 plus 1. And it will store to total again. So total will become 1. Again, the for loop will iterate here. Again, it will give us a command to enter the number. Again, for example, we enter the number 2, it will store to k. Now the total value is now 1, so total will become total plus k, that is 1 plus 2, that is 3. Now total will become 3. Again it will iterate, and then we will enter the number, for example 3. Then 3 again, it is added to total, that is total plus 3, that is 3 plus 3 6. Again it will store to total, and this will repeat again and again until this condition is true. Now we will run this program. Enter the number 4, enter number to be added 1, enter number to be added 2, enter number to be added 3, then 4. Yes, the total is 10. 4 plus 3 7, 7 plus 2 9 plus 1 10. The total is 10. Now like this we have implemented a program to find the total of the given inputted number. Now we will see a program to add each and every digit of a number, of the given inputted number. We will cut this. We have given a command to enter the number. Now we will use a for loop. For I, now we will initialize the I value with 1. Now we will give a condition while n is greater than 0, and we will decrement the n value by 10. No, we will divide the n with 10. Why we are dividing it, we will discuss it now. Now we will see here the working of the for loop, to find the digit sum. To find the digit sum means we have to find the sum of each and every digit within a given number. For example, we have inputted a number 13, so the digit sum will be 1 plus 3, that is 4. So as we have taken a total, initialize the total with 0, so total will be total plus n percent 10, and it will iterate it. At the end it will give us the output. Now how it is working, first we will compile it. 13, yes, the total is 4. Again we will compile it. 1 2 3, yes, the total is 6. Now how this loop is working, we have inputted a number 13, yes, we will initialize, as there is a no need of initialization, but as we have discussed in the syntax, we have to provide the initialization, but sometimes we don't use the initialization. It will check the condition, yes, n, that is 13, is greater than 0, then yes, as it is, as a number is greater than 0, then the as a number is greater than 0, then it will come inside the body of the loop. The total will be now total plus n percent 10. As dividing 13 by 10, the remainder will be 3, and it is added to total, that will be, so the total will be total plus total, so the total will be total is equals to total plus n percent 10, that is 0 plus 3. So total will become 3. Again n is divided by 10. Now this division operator will return the quotient, that is 13 divided by 10 will be 1. So the n value will now become 1. So 1 is greater than 0, the condition will be true. Again it will come inside the loop. So total will be total plus n percent 10, that is, as the total value is now 3, so it will add 3 plus n percent 10. Now our n value is 1, so 1 percent 10 will be 1, as the remainder will be 1. 1 percent 10 means 1 percent 10 means 1. So it will add the total value with 1, that will be 3 plus 1, and the total value will become 4. Now after dividing the remainder, the total value will become 4. Now again it will go upside, and it will check the, and then it will check the and then the n, now it will go upside, and the n value will now become n divided by 10, that is 1 divided by 10 will be 0. Now the n value will become 0, and as the n value is not greater than 0, it will come outside the loop and it will print the total. What actually happening is, if we take a number 1 2 3, it will take first unit digit number or the last digit of that inputted number, that is 3. Then it will reduce that 123 into 12. Again the 2 is divided with, again the 2 is added with 3, then the 12 is reduced to 1, again the 1 is added to the total. What actually happening is, as we first what actually happening is, if we input a number 123, then it will first separate the last digit, add it to total, so total will become 3. It will divide the number, and the number will become from 123 to 12, and then it will add the last digit, that is 2, to total, so total will become 6. Then again it will divide the number, so from 123 to 12, and from 12 it will divide the number to 1, and then it will add the 1 to total, so the total will be the sum of the all digits included within that included